What
How
up?
you
What
doing
up? What up,
today?
man?
Good to see you guys again. Good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back in front of y'all.
Yeah, how was your day?
My day, it was good, man. It was actually my day was actually really good. I wish I could tell y'all about it, but I can't.
Why
So,
can't you?
cause it's not my business to be speaking on. But
Oh, okay,
I feel
okay,
like
okay.
God has put me in a place, and I've been asking I've been asking God, like, I don't like where I work. I mean, it's good money, it's a good job, you feel me? But I would rather work for myself. So I've been asking God, like, what's the purpose of me working here? What am I doing? And and if it's not a purpose for me being here, Lord, provide something else, or let me go ahead and start working for myself. But I think today I found out what it was, and I'm happy about it. Like I want to dive into it. Of course, I'm gonna pray about it and just get some reassurance. But I'm happy about it, and I'm willing to dive into it. And I feel like me diving into that will help me come up higher. How was your day?
My day was it was slow, but it was fast at the same time.
Yeah,
Like today felt like Wednesday.
I know how that feels. I hope tomorrow I feel like Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, man. I can't wait for Thursday and Friday because then it means we get to go out of town and not have to work.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but
So what we talking about today, man?
talking about coming up higher.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's what's up. I like coming up higher.
yeah, yeah. Making new adjustments in your life. What to do when you feel scared or you feel unqualified in the place you're at. How do you know you're going up higher and all that good stuff.
Okay, cool. So,
I already just asked. No, I didn't ask the first question.
Nope.
I asked the third question. But the first question is, what is coming up higher
okay.
to you
So-
in your own words?
In my own words, what I would define coming up higher is just becoming a better person or becoming a better you, right? You know the areas where you struggle at or the areas where you kind of rough around the edges, you feel me? And I feel like one way that we come up higher is self-betterment, self-improvement, and whether it's lifestyle choices, whether it's like mindset, anything like that. I feel like that's the basis of my coming up higher. Before I look at anything else, I say, how can I improve me? Because once you improve yourself, you improve your environment, you improve what's going on around you. What would you define coming up higher as?
I would define it kind of the same thing as yours. It's growing and it doesn't have to be in a particular area. It's just as long as you're growing and it's change. It's advancement. Coming up higher means you're coming up higher. You're moving up from where you used to be and going to another level. And that's just how I would classify it.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to give an example. Like, did you say it's changing the way you think and stuff like that too?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think a good example for new believers and stuff, like your surroundings, your friendships, your music, what you're watching and stuff. When you when you when you change your mind and you turn to Christ and everything, you want to start looking at those things in those areas in your life, and you're like, what can I do to make this change so that I can go to the next level of my life, so I can come higher?
Yeah.
What do I need to take out? What do I need to change? What do I need to remove? And yeah.
I feel like I laugh because it's funny that you say that. And I maybe have said this in another episode, but like, I'm kind of getting this like question in me. And I asked Jonathan when we had the movie night at my house, I asked Jonathan, remember when I asked him about why does he gravitate towards action movies and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I feel like another way that I'm about to be coming up higher. I think I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I'm going to start watching action movies for a while, or at least violent action movies, because I don't understand the attraction. And this is just me. This is me personally. But I don't like any other movies, bro. Like, if somebody ain't getting killed in it, or it's not a bunch of stuff going on, I could look at one or two like family movies here and there, but for the most part, it's Jack Reacher. It's somebody getting beat to smithereens, getting blown up, 007, all of that. So I'm trying to figure out like where did that why is that what I want? Why is that what I go to first? So I'm gonna ask God some more, of course, and I'm gonna pray on it. But yeah, I think that's another way I'm coming up higher, because at the end of the day, what I'm leaving it for is positivity. What I'm leaving it for is something that's gonna better me. So it's not like I can come down.
This is unrelated, but well, it is kind of related. Have you seen that video? There's a video of the actor that plays Jack Reacher, and he's like, he was like, what was the title of the video? Something about how he's a preacher and he plays Jack Reacher, and he's talking about like, I can't remember I can't remember the video. I gotta find it for you. But
you gotta find that for me, because it might help me out a little bit.
I just
I'm fighting with that in my head. I'm fighting with it a lot, but it ain't nothing that's keeping me up at night.
Sorry, I'm writing something. Okay, what does it look like to coming up higher? What does that look like in your life, at least?
I think you touched on it. You said a lot of that was what it looked like in my life. Like you said, music. I changed my music taste. Friend group. My friend group has dynamically changed, and not to say that I don't have the people in my past aren't my friends. They can still call me whenever if they need something. That goes without saying. But my day-to-day circle is different. The things that I do is different. The way I'm thinking is different, right? And I feel like that's one of the areas that I definitely came up in my life, besides the things God has blessed me with.
Yeah, for me, it's the same thing. Also, what I do in my free time. Like, I used to be scrolling on Instagram or watching YouTube or Netflix or something like that, but now I'm craving like information. So I want to read. If I am watching a YouTube video, when I am watching a YouTube video, it's to better like one of my skills or my hobbies or my talents. I want to watch anything and everything related to that field, so I can get the inside scoop, get the techniques and stuff. Also, just my hobbies themselves, like not my hobbies, like my talents and the things that I'm putting my hands towards. I want to, everything that I do now, I have this mindset where it's like, if I'm going to be doing something, I want to be able to do it to the point where I can make money off of it. And not that money is like my main thing. Yeah. But it's like, if I love it, I might as well be trying to see how I can make a living off of it, because that's the goal.
It's different streams of income. That's what you got to strive for. That's another way of coming up higher. Yeah. First of all, doing something that you love, which I'm trying to do, and freeing yourself from the hold that everything else has on you.
Yeah, and I was just writing here, positivity equals growth. Like, yeah, the more you lean towards positive things and you put your hands towards positive things, if you're doing something positive, without a doubt, you're going to move up. Yeah. It's just cool how that works.
Yeah, it is. So you already answered that one.
How do you know you're coming up higher? You kind of touched on that too.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, how do you know you're coming up higher, and what does coming up higher look like? It's kind of hand in hand. But yeah, I have noticed that looking back after you've came up higher is a sure way to figure out that you are coming up higher. Your life is going to look different. The things you do on a day-to-day is going to look different. Your like I said earlier, your daily routine is going to look different than before. And it could even be your mental routine or your mental health. That's another way you can tell that you've came up higher. You're coming up higher.
Yeah. Also, your confidence too.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, before I get into that, I want to say when you're talking about looking back, because most of the time we'll be so enveloped in our schedules, our daily routines and stuff, that we forget that we're growing in the midst of that. So yeah. One second you'll be here, and then you blink, and then you're like, "Wow, I'm here." Like I need to reflect and look back, because where I was 2 months ago, I'm way more ahead now.
And this just came to me, but it's just like how I moved out, living on my own now, and our lease about to be up. We've been out for a minute. Like,
yeah, time's
flying.
Yes. So, and if you just like, if you're stagnant and you're just staying there, you kind of lose track of time because it's like you feel like everything is just merging into one. But if you put your hands towards positive things and you
working on yourself,
you work on yourself and improving and stuff, the time will kind of start to like. That's how you know you're coming up higher too. Like you just take on more tasks and you're just invited to more projects and stuff like that. And before you know it, it's like, wow, I have a lot of stuff that I'm working on right now. You're being constructive. Yeah.
You're using your time differently. Yeah, that's good.
What do you do when you feel like you're not moving?
Okay, so
I kind of touched on that too just now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like when you feel like you were in a area or time of stagnaticity,
you like adding this
that word is gonna make it, man. That word gonna make it. Y'all don't know. Watch the Me and My Deuce podcast. But
I'll link it.
When you're in a season of stagnaticity, I feel like having a plan, having a schedule, having goals that you're going towards is another way to keep yourself going while you're feeling like you're unmotivated. Because once you have a routine, that's the word, routine, then as long as you keep going on your routine, then you're making progress. So you just have to trust that you're gonna get your motivation back, and then you're gonna look back and see that you were still getting things done while you were still in that season of stagnaticity. Now, dang, I just had something. Off to you.
Okay, I need to finish writing. But I have learning. If you've learned something, if you feel like you're not moving and you feel like you're not growing, learning is a really good way. Learning a new skill or taking on a new hobby is a really good way to make you not feel like you are advancing. If you learn one new thing every day, by the end of that month, you're gonna be farther. You're gonna be
30 days smarter.
Yeah, 30 days smarter. You're gonna be. It's gonna improve your motivation too, because it's like I'm doing something good. I'm doing something constructive. I'm working. Like my brain is working, and you're gonna feel fulfilled, and it's gonna keep you. That, what is that called? That not drug. That hormone in your brain, that endorphin in your brain. What that makes you happy. That's gonna make you want to keep working towards it, so you can get that feeling again and feel fulfilled and feel accomplished, like you're doing something with your day.
Yeah.
Then looking back, like you just said, looking back and you see, wow, I used to be here, but now I'm here. I need to keep going and see where I'm gonna be the next month after that.
Yeah.
Also praying and reading the Bible. If you tune into God and you just pray and you just come to God, He's going to show you what you need to do. That's the most important thing you can do. Like pray, read your word, spend time with God. Like even if you do it either in the morning or in the night, you just take 10, 15 minutes. You sit there in the quiet. You say, God, I'm sitting here. I'm silencing myself so that you can pour into me, so that you can speak to me. That's what I do. I'm trying to get back to it because I stopped. But you just set a timer. You just sit there and you just close your eyes. Whatever it takes, go somewhere quiet and you just listen. And if you listen in the quietness is when He speaks. Yeah. And then I can't remember what that last thing was.
I was just going to say something too, and it just left too.
What was I about to write? What was that? Praying, reading the word. Question? Being.
Oh, yeah, it's gone.
Oh, being around like-minded people.
That's what I was gonna say. I swear to God.
That's what it's okay. You got it. It's okay. Your heart was in the right place.
Yeah. I swear that's what I was gonna say though. Being around like-minded people, it helps you to keep going, because when one person gets unmotivated, you get around the other person, and that person comes with their motivation, and it just hypes you up. Or both of y'all come together and y'all hype each other up, and it's just like you're building on each other.
Also, if you know that person and you know them well and you spent time with them, they can see things in you that you don't see. Yeah. And they can say, oh, this is what you like, this is who you are, you need to do this and do that. And if you trust them enough and you do what they tell you to do, most of the time it's going to help you out and it's going to give you that push you need.
Definitely.
Yeah. I skipped a question. How do you push past the fear to come up higher?
Trust,
Faith.
and a vision.
Yeah.
A vision. if you first of all, if you have to push past the fear of coming up higher, then you know you should be coming up higher.
Yes.
That's already on your mind. So
yes.
the Bible says, write the vision and make it clear. Is that the Bible?
Yeah.
Write the vision and make it
Is
clear.
that Habakkuk?
So visualize what you coming up higher would be in your head. And if you have something to strive for, then fight for it. Go out there and push past your fear, because fear is what's going to keep you down. Fear is what the devil uses to make you.
Yeah, that's how you know you're going in the right direction.
Slow down and stay in the same area where you are. And that's why a lot of people, they what's the word? I don't know why this keeps happening. No, not digress, but they play it safely. They like to play a lot of things safely because the risk or because of the fear behind going to that next level. But if you push past that next level and just do it, like Nike say, just do it. And then once you see that you can do it, that's when you'll start, all right, I got this. Let's keep going.
And believing in yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you believe in yourself, you can do anything. Like if you say, I can do this, I got this. You got to be your biggest hype man. You got
Facts.
When no one else will support you, you got to be able to support yourself. And like you said, having a vision, like if you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is something you want to do, like this one thing you want to do, you believe in yourself and you will build yourself up. Like you got to be confident in yourself. And most of the time when you're afraid of moving in that direction of going up higher, it's either the fear of change or the fear of opinions.
Yeah.
And you can't be afraid of change. Like change is inevitable. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. And you have to be willing to make a change for the better. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Like, just do it. And then asking yourself why. You touched on that earlier, but asking yourself why you feel these things. Like, why are you scared? What about the process of moving up higher is making you scared? And if you like ask yourself that and you like write it down and you really think,
pray on those things specifically.
Yeah, pray on those things. Pray to God to reveal it to you. You'll get the answers you need, and you'll get the clarity you need in order to move higher and stuff.
Or he'll send somebody to guide you, to push you into that.
Yeah.
But it starts with prayer, and it starts with pinpointing what you're scared of. Because when you have something pinpointed, you know exactly what you can pray, what you need to pray on, or what you need to focus on. Yeah,
and what somebody said, fear is false evidence appearing real. I can't remember who said that. I don't know who. I think it was Michael Todd. But a lot of people say that fear is false evidence appearing real. Like, fear is in your head. Fear is not real. And the only way to push past that, to get over fear, is to push past it, to do it anyways, to do it scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you do it scared, you're gonna grow. You're gonna know, like you said, you're gonna know, hey, I did this even though I was scared, and look how that turned out. And I want to keep doing it. I want to keep going. Yeah. What motivates you to come up higher? Did I ask that already?
Yeah, we just did that one.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we asked the question, but we definitely just did it.
All right. Well, the perfect question to round it out. What area in your life do you feel like you are advancing or getting better in? Do you feel like you're advancing in?
I feel like I'm definitely coming up higher in a lot of areas in my life. One is my thought patterns, my mentality. I feel like my attitude's getting better, but we'll have to ask Bree about that one. My relationship is definitely getting better. I feel like I know that's good, and that's one of the things I've been praying on. Just the way I do things, the way I carry myself. I feel like those are the areas I'm coming up higher in. Yeah,
I feel like for me, my discipline and my self-control is really getting better.
I got to work on both of those.
I think this fast really helped that because one, the not eating food, it really like forced me to like control myself. Like, oh, I'm hungry. I need to stop thinking about that, drink some water, and just not listen to my body, basically. Like, I'm in control, and my body doesn't dictate what I do, basically.
Yeah.
And then also my confidence is growing. Like, it started growing like months ago, but now I feel like it's just, I look back and I'm like, wow, this is who I am now. Like, I'm walking, even when I'm at work, I'll be walking and I'm like, no, I like stop for a second.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I'm like walking up high naturally. Like, I didn't even try to like force it or anything like that. Like, it's
I
just
had one of those moments today.
really,
Yeah.
yeah. And even like how I talk to people now, I sometimes second guess myself, but for the most part, I'm like confident in what I have to say. I'm confident unapologetically. Like, I'm like, if I'm talking to somebody, I want to tell you what I have to say, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna be confident. I'm gonna be bold about it, and I just love it. It's sweet.
Yeah, it's great. It's definitely a good feeling too. When you're walking in, you walking in God's grace, basically.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And now it's making me want to like ask myself again, what can I do to keep this going so that I don't fall off of it? And
that's the point of goals.
yeah.
So you keep on building.
Stacking on one thing stacks on top of the other one, and you keep going higher.
That's why you build your foundation.
Yeah, solid foundation. Which is standing on the word.
Yep.
Praying to God and keeping him in constant communication.
Writing that vision and making it clear.
Yeah. But how long is this episode? The last time I checked, it was like 17. But you have anything else you need to say? Anything you need to get off your chest?
I think that's one of my goals. I told y'all a couple episodes back that I was working on not smoking no more, and I quit. I'm done with it. And I just want to let y'all know.
Mommy's behind the camera jumping.
I'm almost. I think I'm a month in.
That's progress. Look at
But
you.
yeah, it's there, and I don't even feel the need to go back at all. So I'm happy about that.
You're going up higher.
Yeah. There you go.
Everybody put congratulations in the comments for Daniel.
Hey, man.
God is good, man.
We
God
love
is
y'all.
good. Love y'all. Keep going. Keep moving. Keep pushing.
Keep grinding.
Keep in contact with God and keep chasing after him. You won't be disappointed.
Remember, if y'all got any questions, any topics y'all want us to hit on specifically, don't hesitate to comment. Don't hesitate to DM the Seed Conversation page. Seed Conversations on Instagram. Seed Conversations on Facebook. We ain't got a Seed Conversation TikTok yet.
No, that's in
We're
the
going to
works.
get there, though. But, yeah, just reach out to us, man. We're friendly people. We love God, and we
love
love
to
you.
hear from y'all, yeah. That's it, though.
Peace.
Bye.